Hey YouTube, this is my video that's a part of a series called my Confessions of Possession. The reason why I do this video is to actually educate you guys on what's really taking place as far as with people dealing with possession and not really even being aware that they're dealing with, they call it demonic possession, but actually it's not demonic. Demonic is what is taking place, what they are. You become demonic because of the possessor. It's not that, it's demonic possession. It's the fact that you're becoming demonic because of the possession and the possessor having possession of you. You are probably a person of God, and because you're a person of God, you may not believe in certain things going on. You may not believe in having sex outside of marriage. You may not believe in all this different stuff going on. And when you become possessed, you find yourself going through a series of different things happening to you. You're going through the Alzheimer's Society thing where you can't really remember anything, and they're erasing your memory because guess what? You can't fix what you can't remember happened to you. So you're associating with certain people that are trying to gain possession of you that cares nothing for you. And sometimes we are associating with these people because we are in a blinded state. We are in a state of unawareness. We're not sure what's going on, and stuff like that. Who's really for us, who's against us. And it's a reason for that confusion because guess what? If I know that you're my enemy, I'm not going to let you around me. So your enemy coming and disguising themselves, you're dealing with someone that's masked up, want to disguise themselves as your family, puppeteering your family when they're not actually pretending to be your family. They're actually using your family and puppeteering them because they have possession of your family and stuff like that, compelling your family against you, compelling your family to say certain things that are ungodly against you and do things against you that's ungodly. And it may have a major effect on you. So you have to somewhat be prepared for some of the clues or some of the signs of things happening. I can tell you personally, you may see somebody go through a state of possession and you're like, oh my God, this person is possessed, and not even know that you're actually possessed as well, because their state is at more of an extreme state than you are, a worse state than you are. And you're like, oh, you're taken back by it. Oh, no, 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 or whatever the case may be. And it's sometimes a bad thing, to not know your status or know your situation with certain things happening with you. The whole purpose of not knowing is so that you won't be able to fix it. I'm going to give you clues. Okay, you may not know that you're sleepwalking. Everybody knows about sleepwalking. Sleepwalking is a state of possession. It is a state of possession. It's someone actually possessing you, trying to commit harms against you, trying to hurt you, compelling you. And the real name is actually compelling. And some people call it cipher, to cipher a person and kind of give order. A lot of people don't know. Ciphering was called take and taken. But at the same time, to cipher sometimes was considered a form of possessing a person as well, that a lot of people don't know about. So not only are they going to take your blessing, but they're trying to take you at the same time. So they're in the process of taking a blessing and taking you. And these are the things that we really don't get to talk about in the church setting a lot, because the church is very sensitive about certain information that they put out. They give you that watered down Christianity where, oh, Jesus will save you and stuff like that. But they don't tell you what Jesus really is. Jesus is the implementation of the word. It will save you by implementing what the word of God says. not by doing what you want to do. Implement what the word of God says, and that will save you. God is the word of God. Okay, you have been given instructions. Okay, follow the word of God. Now, where the confusion comes in at, those same instructions that were given to you were tainted in a way. They still have value, they still have all that stuff, but what's happening with the people of God is that they're being thrown into a possessed state where they can't really even receive the word of God. And then you have the editing where it's edited and coded at the same time, where the people can't really get, it's not as simple, it's not as dumbfounded as it should be, where even the lamest person can actually understand it. It's actually at the point where you have to actually go through living the word of God, doing what God says to actually understand it, and that's going to be a hard thing. So my biggest thing to tell a person, if you're going through possession, 9 times out of 10 you're dealing with the veil. They call it the devil. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's really the veil. It's the covering of the eyes, the nose, the mouth. It's the covering of your ears. You can't hear God. You can't hear people that's for you. You can't hear what's really going on with your life. You can't really see what's really going on around you. You are actually possessed. And sometimes we look at it and we say, oh, these people are crazy, because you're looking at them and you're seeing certain things happen, and you're probably in the same situation as them. So don't get twisted and think that you're not possessed by something or you don't have a possessor. You do. And at this point, it's considered puppeteering. So I'm going to give you a perfect example. You're trying to live your life the right way and everything, but all of a sudden you start feeling all this craziness going on. It's because you're comatose, or whatever. You're not being sexually active, so they start sitting up there injecting you with Viagra, trying to get you sexually aroused, or whatever the case may be, because you're comatose. You cannot move. You're going to wake up in an atmosphere that you shouldn't really have to wake up in, but you're going to wake up in an atmosphere of abusers, of possessors. These people have abused you probably for centuries. Since you were as a child, your memory has been erased. Your mom memory has been erased. The whole family memory has been erased of the fact that these are abusers. They have no love for you. They have no compassion for you. And sometimes you're waking up alone in a state full of predators. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to prey on you. And this is where a lot of times people lose their faith, because it's taking forever for you to get free from this. It takes forever for you to break free from the abuse, break free from the bondage, break free from all this crap that these people pushing on you. I mean, they got your eyes messed up or whatever. You may wake up to someone raping you, and your eyes open up and see the person that's raping you, and then it's shut right back down, as if they have control of your eyesight, and all of this connects to illumination. And this illumination is what one would call back in the days witchcraft. Now, don't get this wrong. A lot of people get it confused because they think that everybody's on the same thing, and they are not. So be smart, you guys. Stay prayed up. Do what you have to do. Witchcraft is not what it's supposed to be, which is, most people say it's evil. It's not evil. It's what these people use against you. And I call witchcraft decision. I say you have a choice to either make a good decision or a bad decision. So I call witchcraft witch. Which decision you're going to make? You're going to serve God or you're going to serve evil? Are you going to do the will of God, or are you going to serve good, or are you going to do something evil to sit up there and, do what you have to do? But like I said, so hopefully these words encourage you. I can tell you this is, like I said, a series of me just my confessions of possession. So I have to put it out there. Good luck, you guys.